Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Friday afternoon, August 26th. We are looking at Window Trader's market profile of ES and SPY. Tremendous amount to talk about today. I will be giving all the reference points at the end of this video. So the people who want to see it, see those or need those, you're going to have to wait. I think because there's so many today, it's only fair to go over everything, what transpired today, what I did, what the charts are looking at in all three of these indices. To do that first. If you watch this morning's video, we clear as day gave a two-way path. I'll never give a one-way path. You know that. We said if the market likes what Powell has to say, they will fill that gap above. The daily will go up. The weekly will be in balance. And the monthly will continue to try to push higher above July's inside month high. So if they don't like what he has to say, they may fill the gap because there'll be a knee-jerk reaction and they're not sure yet, but eventually you'll roll over and go test the bottom of our balance on the daily and make a new balance on the weekly, which is what we ultimately did. We have 7 sets of single prints in SPY. We have 8 in ES because I'll use N since that's when they're trading Ns. I said I never saw 7 before, I think about less than a month ago when we had it on the upside. Well, now we have 7 on the downside and 8 in ES. So really historic trading times in the ES and the SPY. We did $100 million already with the after hours. First time since June 30th, which was the end of the quarter. So we went almost 2 full months without a 100 million share day. We have a tremendous range. SPY's range is $14.71. We have an outside day down for us and the triple Qs. Triple Qs have an outside day down. They go out with at least a triple distribution day and an afternoon rally high in H. Russell goes out with a triple distribution day. They missed yesterday's high by a penny. I don't know what Righty did. So if Righty took it out, then they have an outside day down. IWM did not. So they're actually weak against their weekly high. Isn't that interesting? But they have a triple distribution day down and price probes. I told the room this morning when we opened, I said, yeah, you can look, what happened yesterday, the market spiked late because we had short covering prior to Powell speaking, okay? No surprise. The market ripped up again early this morning, today, again, short covering. Once the market came back in and we didn't gap and we opened inside, I'm like, that's it. That's all, that's all they want to do. I said, I have no interest in A or B until we figure out what's going to happen. A basically traded between yesterday's high and the base of the price probe. When 10 o'clock rolled around, the transcript of what Powell was going to say came out. And the market just went nuts. Took out A's high, got more into the gap, didn't fill it, ripped down, ripped back up. Now, there was still a lot of uncertainty at that point because Powell finished prior to B period ended, and we were still inside of A's range. So the question was, did they just digest what he said, even though B pushed lower, and now going to take out the opening and go for the gap? Well, that wasn't to be the case, obviously, as B finally gave up A's low. They gave it up, and we started ripping lower. I didn't take anything in B. I didn't start until C. But, again, had an excellent day. Just shorted C, D, E, F I was eating. I took one small long in G, thinking we were going to get 4 wide at E's low. Took it for a point. Didn't like it. I'm like, what am I doing? That's crazy. Incredibly, H turned out to be our afternoon rally high. And it didn't get much at all. At all. Got a couple of points, 3 points. Same with SPY. Nothing. So the market didn't alleviate any short pressure. It attempted to a little bit, but they didn't care. The market was more than happy with all these single prints to keep pushing lower and lower. So the trade today was after B period or late in B period. Any push up was a short. We had somebody in the room make 6 figures today, and I know it's true. We had many other people make a ton of money. I hope the majority of my room stayed safe. I think they did. Okay? The goal of the room, for my job on a day like today with the room, is to say, there is no reason in the world to look for a long. You don't want to short it? Don't. Do not try to play hero. Stay out of the way. Right? Stay out of the way. So again, I had an excellent day shorting a good part of the day. I didn't do anything in end period. I was busy. All these sets of numbers and everything. You know, people, again, I'm leading the room. This is $1 a day, folks, with these two profiles being live streamed, and I show the Qs and Russell also throughout the day. People are asking me late in the day, well, maybe we'll get some short covering. I said, I don't think we're going to get short covering. I said, I think we're going to force them and push them to the lows and close at the lows. It's exactly what we did. This is $30 a month. If you're not in the room, if you're a trader and you're not in the room, again, I don't know why you wouldn't give it a try. And for sure, I can't imagine you're not telling people, family and friends, to at least subscribe to this YouTube channel that's free to watch these videos in the morning and afternoon. So the day was nothing but to be short, okay? We wiped out a lot of longs. We started putting a lot of weekly longs on the water and certainly daily longs. Now, I'm going to go and do all-out charts, and then I'll come back. Well, I don't have to come back to the profile, but I might. But come back and give you guys and gals all the reference points. So let's see what's gone on here and changed. So here's the Russell. The Russell took out 3 monthly highs and got way above May's high. Okay? Russell got over 200. It got to 202, 201.99. That's utterly fantastic. Okay? I'm going to still call, again, this is very visual. It's very, it's subjective. It's not a science. Do you want to call the Russell balance? You want to call it up to balance? Again, we have 3 trading days left. Are we back inside all these other months for the most part? Yeah. I mean, for now, they're still above July. We're not in SPY and ES. So again, you can call it up. You can call it up to balance. Some people might even call it balance. I have a hard time just calling it balance because of how much we took out above May's high. So if anything, I'll call the monthly in IWM balance to up. Okay? Or actually up to balance. That's better because it was up. So up to balance because we came in. That makes sense? Now the weekly. Balance. It's a 3-week balance. Now Russell does not have a weekly gap. Russell does not have that gap. They took it back. So it's firmly a 3-week balance. If we take out today's low, which is the weekly low, then the weekly will be go down. Markets don't go bull bear. So we didn't just go bull bear. We went bull balance. 3 weeks. So the monthly, again, I would call it up to balance. Weekly is firmly balanced. The daily is down. We came out of a 4-day balance to the downside. Okay? So after testing the 200 3 days, about a week ago, and failing, we now, again, 1 day doesn't make a market, but for now, clearly below the 20 and above the 50. So that's the IWM. Let's go to triple Qs. The monthly, again, what do you want to call it? Now, they barely took out May's high. Oh, no, they didn't. I take that back. We did take it out by $4. So, again, it's hard to just say balance to me. All of us took out these 3 monthly highs pretty decent. Plus, they took out June's high in July. So, to me, technically, you could even, I would say, again, it's either up or up to balance. But it's not just pure balance for me on the weekly. On the monthly, I'm sorry, for triple Qs. So we'll call it up or up to balance. Weekly is firmly balanced. Markets don't go bull bear. Now again, you want to call it a 4-week balance? You want to call it a 5-week balance and incorporate July 25th? I think I would use a 4-week balance and use today as the low of it. If we take out today's low, the weekly goes from balance to down. That's how it works, my friends. They still have a gap, right? That gap gets filled at 322.08. They got up to, oh, wow, I didn't realize how close they got. They got up to 321.93? I didn't realize triple Q's got up that high. That might be the overnight still. That's the overnight. The regular trade now is like, well, regular trade now it's got up to like 321.45 or so. So again, they got, let me see on the daily, 321.51. So they got closer than I thought to fill in that gap, but they did not. SPY and ES is still more than that. We're about over $1.50. So the monthly in Qs, I'm going to probably still call it up. The weekly is balanced, 4 weeks, and the daily down, outside day down. Hit their head on the 20 today, rejected, and down. Now let's go to SPY and ES. Again, I'm going to call the monthly up to balance. We did take out the monthly high in May. No acceptance whatsoever, but I'm still calling it up to balance since we took out the 3 monthly highs. The inside month up was successful for a while. Now we're $8 into it. Believe it, it'll be interesting to see. I doubt we'll take out last month's low, but you never know. So the monthly's up to balance for me. Weekly, balance, 4 weeks. Look at this. Got close, bumped its head last week on that trend line and down. Now we're coming to the other trend line. We'll see how we react down there if we get to it. Right now it's around the 399 level. So the weekly is balanced, 4 weeks, and the daily is down, outside day down. SPY barely touched the 200. 2 days at the 20, and now below it, and the 50 comes in at 398.56. I told the room today, not when we were at the lows. I told the room today, probably around H's high. I said we go and test 4,000 in ES prior to taking back this trend day. That's when we were at around 410, 411. Not at the lows. Still think that, obviously. So again, the monthly up to balance, weekly balance, daily down. Now, I'm going to go back to, for those of you who are going to not watch the rest of this because you don't need the numbers, again, I appreciate you watching this video. Have a great weekend and all. And I hope you had a good day trading. For the rest of you that still want to hear the numbers, here we go. So, for SPY, upside, we have the price probe, which is L's low of 406.74. Single prints, 407.23 to 36. Single prints, 407.76 to 408.04. Single prints, 408.49 to 90. Single prints, 409.34 to 36. Afternoon rally high of 410.69. Single prints, 411.92.95. And then the two big ones. Single prints, 412.87 to 414.40. Last set, 414.91 to 418.05. They're over $3. Then today's high, don't forget, today's high is a weekly high, 419.96, filling the gap at 421.22. It leaves 126 points from August 22nd. For the downside, today's low, 405.25, weekly low. Single prints, 405.24 to 10 cents, July 28th. 403.61, afternoon pullback low. Single prints, 404.97 to 49. Single prints, 403.17 to 402.77. Again, this is all from July 28th. And then 398.15 daily low. Now, ES. I need a beer after this, I can tell you that. I'm going to use N, so single prints, 59.75 to 73. That's L's low. Then single print, 78.25 to 79. Next set, 92.75 to 94.50. 92, I wrote that down twice? I must have missed one. 1, 2, 3, I must have missed one. Single prints, 99.25, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I had to miss a set. All right. 12 afternoon rally high is 412.50. Single prints 25 to 25.75. Then another set 35 to 50.25. And then the last set 55.50 to 87. Weekly high 42.06.25, filling the gap at 42.20.75. I did miss a set, not sure where. For the downside, we have 405.53 weekly low. One set of single prints from July 28th, 44.25 to 41. Then we have a daily low of 39.94.50. And then a 10 wide 39.69.25 POC. And then if you want to bear with me, I can try to figure out where I lost that other set of single prints. So I wrote down twice 402.95. So let me put ES in ones if you want to bear with me, and I'll figure it out. 402.95. Let me see, 409 to 409.95. So we had 409, 92.75, right, to 94.50. Oh, this one here, I wrote down the wrong price. It's 99.25 to 99.50. That is the other set, I think. Anyway, I hope you had a good day trading. Rest up. Monday should be fun, at least to start. See what we get. Do we come out of balance to the downside on the weekly or not? Enjoy your weekend, and we'll speak prior to the opening on Monday.